Alright, I'm back camping again tonight. This is actually kind of fun. This is the kind of stuff I love to do. This is... I told the wife today because she was worried because I don't have a phone service out here. I mean, there's no signal where I'm at, which I like. It sucks you can't call for help if you need to, but who needs help? Somebody tries to get at me, they'll be the first thought in their brain. The last thought will not be wanting to mess with me. It'll just be wanting to get that machete out of their head. So anyway, like I had to worry about that. It's just me. I got the whole park to myself, which I feel spoiled for. Went to Williston today, turned in a few applications and resumes and stuff. Made a few calls. Went to a couple restaurants. I sat at Pizza Hut this morning in the parking lot for 45 minutes because there was nowhere to sit. I had to wait for the line to dwindle down some. They gave me a number or whatever. Told me they'd come out and get me because there was nowhere to sit and wait. So I sat out there and uploaded all the videos you guys are watching probably now. Went back inside. Nobody ever come out and got me. So I went back inside. Nothing. I mean, there's still nowhere to sit. So I left there. Went to Walmart. And I said, "The heck with this." Every restaurant in town is so packed you cannot get in. And I mean, I understand that's just how it is. It's many people. So I just went to Walmart. Got me some camping gear, some stuff to cook. I'm fixing to put some pork chops on the fire, which you might can see back behind me there. My little campground called Heaven. And it's gonna get cold tonight, but not real cold. It was like 37 today. I think 19 tonight or something. It's not bad. Beautiful place. The place I stayed at last night, I decided, when I left there this morning, I decided to go for a little drive. I was going to head into town, and there were so many of these. I see why the locals are so like pissed off because these guys are driving 100 mile an hour everywhere on these work trucks. I mean, 1-ton Dodge pickup trucks with the bed of it's not even like a regular truck bed. It's like a work bed. It's full of tools and oil and gas and everything else. And they're flying. I was doing 75 and got passed up a mountain, which I think is kind of crazy, North Dakota. All the passing zones around here, like you'll see, have a 2-lane highway, and all the little dots in the or checks in the line on the yellow line will be up a hill, going up a mountain. Now I can understand coming down the mountain, no problem, but going up a mountain seems kind of dangerous. Anyway, they have little sections where it says, you know, passing lane 5 miles or whatever. And it's this place where you can get over. And I've been in the slow traffic lane like I'm driving like a grandpa, I guess, but I'm doing 75 miles an hour everywhere I go just about. So everything's 45 miles away. I mean, there's nothing close. But yeah, I turned in some job apps. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I'm probably going to hit Watford City first because I'm right here at Watford City pretty much. Camping out. I'm at the Little Juniper Campground inside the Teddy Roosevelt State Park, and it is beautiful back in here. All those pictures you see, if you're on my Facebook anyway, you'll see pictures of all the deer, the mule deer, I mean everything. There's buffalo in here somewhere, but the road's closed just a few miles in, so they may be back in there. But this is gorgeous. I decided it was overcast today, so it was going to get dark early. So I decided the best thing for me to do after I left Williston, I put in about 4 applications and turned resumes in. I filled out 3 or 4 online, and then I booked it out of there, hit McDonald's. McDonald's, I just want to thank you. I know I'm addicted to your food, and that's your fault, not mine. That sucks. But thanks for bringing that whole sweet tea thing all the way up north, because that's a southern thing. For people that don't know, we love our sweet tea, and I'm an addict. It's like in my veins, and if it's not, then it's major shutdown time. But I'm glad they got it. So I grabbed 2 of those and just booked. So now I'm out here. I'm fixing to cook me up some dinner. I got a couple of pork chops and stuff. I'm fixing to put them on the grill. I wish my wife and kids were here with me. We're definitely going to come back up and camp out here. Don't know exactly when, but I'm bringing the kids up here. They're going to love this. There's little patches of snow, which is pretty much ice, just the snow's on top. But there's little patches here and there. It's pretty. I mean, it's cold, but it's pretty. It's in here. It's kind of muddy. You can tell they had the flood because I'm right on the river. I mean, the Little Missouri River is right there. I just walked out there to it. It's frozen. I seen where somebody had come in here and went hiking, and so I guess they brought their dog. And I've seen cow tracks because there's actually a cow pasture in the. I mean, the place I stayed last night was in a cow pasture pretty much, and I didn't know it. As I come in, it was dark. But when I got up, I realized like the only thing that separates the cows from inside the little park is a bridge that they have to walk across that the cow won't do. It won't walk across that because of the way it's set up. It's just round bars. They're afraid to step into it. We use them in Florida a lot for our cows. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It was gorgeous. If you've seen the pictures, jeez, unreal. But I'm here now. Like I said, I got back early because I need to gather firewood and get my camp set up. I found me a little campsite. There's so many campsites in here, it's not even funny, but I don't know if you can see it or not, but the wind is blowing from the northwest coming in here at me, which is what's really cold. So I got out of the wind. I found a spot where there's some trees, a little bit of forest right here blocking off the frozen river. And then I got some right here and some right here behind me. As you can see, I mean, that's a tree and a half right here behind me. Look at the size of that thing. But, so there's like, I'm sitting here now and there's no wind. It's like there's no wind at all, but I can walk 50 feet over there and just get blown away just about. So this is cool. This is my kind of place. I was telling my wife Diane this morning, I said most men roll over and cry themselves into a slow death when they're in this sort of thing. They just give up. I told her this is where I prosper. This is my place. This is where I shine. I mean, this is I love this stuff. I love camping, being out in the woods. I mean, I definitely see me taking hunting trips, Diane, so you have to get used to that. But I definitely like this kind of thing, just coming out, camping out in the woods, roughing it. I like this stuff. This is fun. But this is the best time I've ever had job hunting in my life. You can't do this in Defuniak or Crestview. You probably get thrown in jail. But this is neat up here. It really is. But yeah, I'll probably try to post some more pictures and let you guys know what's going on. I got a lot of people asking me, like, what are my qualifications? For oil and gas, not a lot. Not a whole lot. I've driven some, operated some equipment and stuff like that before. My main background is real estate. I just did that. I mean, for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been doing that and sales. But I was a blue-collar guy to start out with, and I kind of want to get back into that. I've been telling the wife I want to get back into that. If she gives me the call tomorrow that I'm looking forward to heck with Willis, and I'm rolling back to Florida. Other than that, I'm gonna make this work. This is gonna be fun. I'll get a job up here. A lot of them, they have man camps. I've seen a lot of man camps that are in. I don't know if they're all full or not. I've seen a lot of them that say they have, openings, have reservation, or you can get that sort of stuff. But anyway, we'll find out. We'll see what it's about, and if it's not for me, I'll roll back to Florida. Hopefully it is. I'm gonna try and hit some of the temp staff and agencies probably tomorrow. I called one today that a friend of mine gave me, but they're just looking for licensed electricians and building type stuff. They're not even fooling with the oil so much, which is something I think I'd rather get into. But anyway, people, I'm all right. I'm safe. I know my family was worried because they couldn't reach me last night. Everybody thought I was going to freeze to death, which I almost did. My little propane heater, the propane burned out about 4:30 this morning, and I woke up shaking and shimmying, and I mean, it was funny, I imagine, but that was my fault mostly. I had left one of the sliding windows open last night, and I woke up with ice all inside the windows and stuff, so everything was iced over in the van. But I fired the heater, put another propane tank in, and fired the heater right back up, and it warmed me right up. And then, like I say, later on, I found out I left the window open, which would have saved a lot of headache. It just got so hot in there. I mean, I was burning up, and then all of a sudden I was freezing to death. So anyway, tonight's going to be a different night. I'm armed with a little more knowledge. I know what not to do. So I'll let you guys know how it's going. Right now I'm fixing to start cooking my dinner and just kind of relax. I mean, this place is so peaceful and quiet, and I really wish my wife and kids were here with me. They would love this. This would be fun. And I've definitely got to take them up here and do something like this more often. So to all of them, I love you, Diane and Bailey and Wesley and Dylan, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow to see how